What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Just getting, well, that is really high. There we go. Let's put it there. Close enough. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're here, say what's up in the comments so I can see who's here with us. I'm currently pulling up the Big Brother cast photos. Kind of interesting going through this. Didn't know, well, I guess I just didn't realize they didn't do cast photos really till like Big Brother 9, which seems kind of crazy. Ooh. Okay. Trying to do too much, that's why. There we go. It was bugging out for a second because I've got a million things on my desktop right now. Let me delete some of the stuff that I don't need. All right. Perfect. There we go. So what's up? I hope you guys are all doing well. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch right now currently. Big things. Tonight's episode is going to be wild. Honestly, it could go either way. I could see Mickey going. I could see Vince going. Who do you guys think in the comments? Who do you want to see go and who do you think will go? Should be very, very interesting. Let me switch to the multi-stream chat real quick. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you guys got to check out the NFL Weekly Preview show that Gabe and I did last night. Johnny was under the weather, so unfortunately he couldn't be here last night. But Gabe and I kicked it off and broke down the NFL season week 1 and our predictions kind of for the season as well. So if you guys can, if you're a football fan, please go check that out. If you're not, no worries. I know it's not for everyone. I know there's not a huge crossover between reality TV fans and sports, but there are some. So for those interested. Alrighty. I'm going to wait for people to trickle in here. Let me see here while I pull up the cast photos. So I did. It's probably going to sketch out for a second. There we go. I'm pulling up all the cast photos for all the Big Brother casts, but it was kind of tough going through trying to find cast photos. So for like the first, I think like 8 seasons, I had to like just pull up the Wikipedias because there's just not like a big like cast photo of like their headshots and stuff, you know? Like it's all like them. And remember the days of them just taking the photo of like the cast out by the pool, like all in their stuff, like all like this or like, you know, just hanging out by the pool. Do they even do that anymore? Like, I feel like since like maybe Big Brother, I don't know, 22, 23, I don't remember seeing those photos. Maybe they do, and I'm not privy to it. But last night's show was cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that. Like, I know it's not for everyone, but for us, like, we really enjoyed talking about the NFL. It's, you know, outside of reality TV is probably my biggest, like, passion is sports and mainly football, especially the Vikings, obviously. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it. I mean, it's kickoff night. Tonight is the first game of the season, Cowboys and Eagles, and I think it'll be a bloodbath, but I mean, I'm just happy to see football back on my television screen again, so very excited about that. I'm like, right now I'm having trouble finding a co-host to do the Big Brother podcast with me tonight. Gabe busy with work, and then Philip and Lauren haven't reached back out since I reached out to them, so I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it, so I don't know. I might take tonight off and because I haven't, excuse me, I have no one to podcast with, so maybe I'll just sit down and watch the game. I'm actually a Padres fan, so I know my fandom's all over the place. I get it, but I picked the Vikings when I was a kid, 98 season, obviously amazing season. I was in 4th grade, and I loved Randy Moss. I loved Chris Carter. I loved John Randall, so I picked them when I was a kid and stuck with them, and then later on in years, my family were all Giants or Dodgers fans, and I couldn't stand their bitching at each other back and forth. So I was like, you know what, screw you guys. I'm gonna be a Padre fan. So been a Padre fan ever since, and now I live in San Diego area, so it's cool. Get to go to a lot of games, so it's really fun. And then I'm a Lakers fan as well because Kobe. You know, how could you not love Kobe? And they're the same color as the Vikings, so got to go with that. All right. Padres lost Bogarts and Adams. Tough road. I know. It's honestly, it's gonna be an uphill battle. I mean, we knew that. They've been good all year, but now they're starting to struggle, especially losing those two guys. I watched the game, and Adams tweaked his. What was it? What did he do? The ball was coming at him, but he turned and totally screwed up his leg. So sucks. Sucks. What can you do? Yeah, so let's get into the Big Brother. Let me just do one thing real quick. I've got the cast photos saved up to Big Brother 22. So I wanted to get the other ones on here, but I kind of ran out of time. So we'll just go from there once we get there. Once we get to Big Brother 23 and on, which is only 4 seasons, so we can figure that out. I just got to add this last photo. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Big Brother Network, man. They were one of the first to do all the the headshots all together and able for you to find it. Shout out to them. Big Brother Network's an OG. They've been around forever. I used to always read their content and stuff. I obsessed over who won, because I'd miss it. Why aren't you doing that? All right, so let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, so now let's get to it. Let's see here. Oop. I will switch screens so we can start at the beginning. Stop switching over. All right, give me 1 second. This thing is being a pain in the butt right now. Why won't you move? All right, I'll just have to do it this way. All right, switching over screens now, and we can get into our Big Brother 17 cast, or excuse me, Big Brother 28 cast that we would have for Big Brother vs. Survivor. So start all the way back with Big Brother 1. Let's switch over. So I'm going to have Big Brother 2's up here because that's what I was able to find. Big Brother 1's cast photos are very much so all over the place. So if Padres lose ground in the wild card round, you're facing the Dodgers. I know. It's going to be rough. Let's be real. I really hate that my camera is off, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's minimize me a little. There we go. All right. So there we go. So obviously for Big Brother 1, not much to say. Let's be real. If they're going to cast anyone from Big Brother 1 for this type of season, Chicken George is the only one that comes to mind. And even then, I think it's a long shot because Chicken George, I mean, he's older now. I don't know if we necessarily need Chicken George on a Survivor versus Big Brother season. What would he contribute, really? He'd be, basically a pawn. What's he going to win? I made my BB28 cast list and posted them in your YouTube comments. Oh, I saw that. Actually, let me pull that up. I saw that you had posted that. So let me go back to my live feed. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay, so it was from this one. Yep, I had it right. So For Big Brother 1, I'd say Chicken George is like the only possibility, but even then, I think it's a long shot. So you have, for Survivor alums, Parvati, Tony, Sandra, Sari, Kelly Wentworth, Ozzy, Yule, Natalie Anderson, Rick Devens, Shan Smith. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense to me. That's a decent list. It's a lot of people, like, I don't think would do it. Like Yule, I don't see doing it. Okay, I guess it's one person I don't see doing it. Everyone else could be. Whitworth would be on the fence. And let's see for Big Brother. Keanu, okay, interesting. I remember saying that. Janelle, Dan Giesling, Rachel Riley, Derek, Cody Calafiore, Devon, Tyler Crispin, Xavier Prather, Paul. I mean, I like this list. I really like this list. It's not bad at all. It's probably very similar to what I would have. But let's go over it. So Big Brother 2. Oh, this is Big Brother 3. I need Big Brother 2. Big Brother 2, you got Will Kirby, obviously. I think Will would be someone who wouldn't possibly have interest in a condensed season. I know it seems like a long shot that he would play again, but in this kind of scenario, could you see it? Like, I feel like I could see it. Especially since we just saw him on Dondi. He's kind of like getting his feet wet again with the whole reality TV world. Fix this. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. So, Mike Boogie, no. R.I.P. Kent. Hardy, like, that would be cool to see Hardy all these years later, but I don't think that's ever happening. I mean, everyone else from this list, like Monica, Nicole. Nicole would be interesting, but I don't know. It's really hard for them to go all the way back and bring back any of these people not named Will Kirby, right? They're not bringing back Boogie. Boogie's too much of a head case at this point. Yeah. I would say Will Kirby is the only one that's a maybe for me. Bunky would be fun. I would like to see Bunky back. And Bunky is still, semi a part of the community. He still goes to a lot of events and stuff. I'll put Bunky as the other one with Will Kirby as the two that I could see possibly coming back. And I think he would do it for sure. All right, let's go Big Brother 3. So like I said, like the only cast photos they have are like these ones where it's like all of them standing there laughing or smiling or whatever. They don't have like the individual headshots like they do now. So it makes it a little difficult. So Lisa, no. Danielle Reyes I could see. Danielle Reyes would be one I would definitely see come back and play this for sure. Jason Guy I would love to see play again. Absolutely love it. I don't think he would ever want to play again, nor do I think he needs to, but like I would love to see it. Can you imagine seeing Jason and Danielle on our screens again, like all these years later? Being incredible. Amy, no. Marcellus would be cool, like just because like the history with Marcellus, like it would be cool to see Marcellus back out there. Roddy, no. Yeah, I would say Marcellus, Jason, and Danielle would be the ones I'd be most interested to see, and I think Danielle is probably the only actual realistic person to be able to come back. But it would be cool to see the other two as well. Jason Guy especially. I would love to see Jason Guy play again all these years later. All right, Big Brother 4. We got June. June would, I think, play again. And I think June would be a lot of fun because June still is out there. She still, does podcast appearances, what have you. I mean, I don't know if the show would have June back just because it's been so long since she played. But I think the fans would be very much so stoked to have her back. Allison, that's a maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Robert, no. Erica, I feel like I've got what I needed out of Erica. Like, I don't think I need to see Erica again. Plus, isn't she doing, like, casting stuff and now and all that, too? So, I don't even know if she could qualify. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Jack, no. Justin, no. Man. I mean, where is he at? I forget where is he at? Am I forgetting his name? I'm totally blanking. Yeah. I think that's the only. So I think June and Allison from this cast are possibly the only ones I could see back, realistically. Yeah, those are the only ones I could see back. Big Brother 4. What a weird season. It was a weird season. All right, Big Brother 5. Big Brother 5. Drew, no. Cowboy would be cool. Like Cowboy almost got back on what was it, 11? So I would be down to see Cowboy again. I know like people probably wouldn't love to see him back, but I would be happy to see Cowboy back. I don't know in this capacity, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Nokomis would be interesting. Diane we've seen play twice. I don't know if I need to see Diane again. Marvin. Get Marvin back. Oh my God. Could you imagine Marvin in this household? Natalie, no. Jace. Jace all these years later. Didn't we see... Okay. Oh, Jace was on Big Brother Canada, wasn't he? I was like, wait a second. We've seen Jace recently. He was on Big Brother Canada, no? Or am I like... Is this like a Sinbad was the genie type situation? like, why am I... He was 100%. He 100% was on Big Brother Canada. I want to say Big Brother Canada 5? Yeah. So, because they brought like people, or was that 4? No, it was 4 because they brought people from different countries. That's right. Okay. I am back. My brain went like, wait a second. But yeah, seeing Jace, I think I remember on Big Brother Canada, he was not that great. He was not that great. Everyone else on this list is like a whatever. I think Jace would be interesting. Just do it again. Nokomis is a maybe. I feel like Cowboy's a maybe. Drew, no. Diane, no. I mean, Marvin would be my favorite out of all of them, to be honest with you. All right, Big Brother 6. Now, this is a good cast. Love to see Howie again. Janelle is always a constant. Oh, man. Bo. Could you imagine seeing Bo again? James Ryan. James, I would love to see play again. James would be very, very interesting. Like Kaser. But we just had Janelle and Kaser, and they got to get together again. I don't know if we need to see Janelle or Kaser. In this situation, though, I don't know. I just don't need to see Kaser again. I feel like that story's written itself. I would probably be most inclined to see Janelle because it is a Survivor versus Big Brother type situation. So Janelle would be like, out of anyone on this cast, the obvious choice. James Ryan, I really think would be a lot of fun in this situation. I think it'd be really cool to see him play against, Survivor players as well. So I would put James Ryan, Janelle, and I'll even throw in Howie just because it's Howie. Like, why not? But that would be it from Big Brother 6. Big Brother 7, obviously it was an all-star season. Not really much to say here. A lot of these people we either said yes or no to already. Yeah, I think all these people I'm good on, they had a candidate list. Man, Cowboys had a couple chances to come back and just couldn't make it. That sucks. Aw, Bunky. Yeah. So I think we can kind of skip over this because those are a lot of names we already mentioned. All right, my first season, Big Brother 8. So this one's tricky because there are so many people from this cast I would love to see back. Obviously Dick, but I don't think we'll be able to ever see him play again. Danielle, but we just got her on Big Brother 20, what was it, 21 or 22? So, do we need it? I don't know. Zach, no. Jamaica's never getting a call back. Eric Stein, that would be my number one choice. I think Eric Stein would be my number one choice to come back. We need to see Eric again. It's been too long. I don't know if he'd want to do it, but Eric on our screens again for a Survivor versus Big Brother type of season would be phenomenal. and I think he would come to play. Like, he still is like very involved in the community. Like, Eric Stein is at like the top of my list for this kind of season. Jessica, no, but it would be funny to see Eric and Jessica on the same season again. Amber, I don't need to see all the tears. I like Amber, but I don't need to see the tears. Jen Johnson. Okay, Jen Johnson is definitely someone that I would want to see play again. Like, Jen Johnson, what is it, like 15 years later? Or actually almost like 20 years later at this point. It's like 17 years later. Like, yes, give me Jen Johnson on my screen again. Are you kidding me? The fact that they never brought her back is wild to me. Wild. And then the rest are just kind of like whatever. Yeah, I don't think I need any of these people back. So Jen Johnson, Eric Stein, those would be my top two. Obviously Dick and Danielle, if we could, I would, but no. Yeah. Yeah. I would say Jen Johnson and Eric Stein from Big Brother 8. Those are the two. And I think he is at like one of the top of my list. Okay. So now I can go to my slideshow because now this is where they actually started putting in where you could see cast photos. So shout out to the people that started doing the cast photos on Big Brother 9, even though it was Big Brother 9. If you're here, guys, say what's up in the comments. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. All right. So Big Brother 9, obviously not the most revered season. Let's be real. I didn't hate Big Brother 9 as much as a lot of other people. I know there was problems with cast, and I totally understand that. But, like, as far as, like, the show goes, I relatively enjoyed Big Brother 9. I know that's a hot take, but good. I have a hot take opposed to what the community always says. So, I think Big Brother 9, not a trash season. Let's see here. I got to switch something over real quick. Okay. So, Adam, there's no chance he's coming back. We know the situation him and Matt got themselves into, so don't see either of those two come back. Let's be realistic. I don't think anyone from Big Brother 9 is ever coming back, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, Chatty Natty, what's she up to nowadays? Sharon, would love to see Sharon back. She got ultimately screwed. Even Crazy James, like, I know, I get it, but like Crazy James in today's culture, could you imagine? I mean, realistically, I don't think anyone in this cast is ever getting brought back. I think it's kind of a forgotten season because it was during that weird writer's strike time. If there was anyone I'd want to see back, though, it's probably be Chatty Natty, just because why not? I think it'd be funny. And Sharon. Like, Sharon, I think, got screwed and deserves a second chance. Sheila, maybe. Sheila would be fun. Yeah, outside of that, I think that's about it. So, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I didn't mind it. All right, so Big Brother 10. Big Brother 10, and of course, I hate when they don't have the names, because you know me. When I know most of these people's names, but like when it's been so long, like I start to go like, wait a second, what was it? Obviously, number one choice, Dan Giesling. If it's a shortened season, do we think Dan would play again? Like, if it's a shortened Survivor versus Big Brother, like all-star type situation, do we think Dan would actually play again? I would hope so. I think that's the only way we get Dan back on our television screens. But it's got to be a condensed season. But Dan, Jesse, hell, give me Remy, like Ollie, whatever. But like, I also wouldn't mind seeing Ollie. Brian Hart, I want to see back so bad. I want to see Brian Hart play again. We didn't get to see a glimpse of what he could have been. We recently got Memphis. We recently got what's her face on the end? I'm blanking on her name. Her birthday. April, no. Like, oh, man, this cast was so good. Yeah, I'm going to say my top choices are obviously Dan. I'd like to see Jesse play again all these years later. We saw him on House of Villains recently, too, so he's still in the zeitgeist. Um, and Brian Hart, I want to see play again really badly. And Remy, I wouldn't even mind seeing Remy. I really wouldn't. I don't know how she's doing nowadays. Like, I mean, it's been years. But, yeah, that such a fun cast. Gosh, so good. Obviously, I think Dan and Brian Hart are, like, my two favorites on this. I loved their alliance to start the season on Big Brother 10. What could have been? What could have been? All right, Big Brother 11. And this is where I got to shout out Big Brother Network because they actually had the names, they had the photos, like they were one of the first ones to do it. So shout out to them. Not my favorite season. I know people love the season, but it's not really my favorite. I think that out of anyone, like it's people we've already seen again. Like we saw Kevin play recently, which was cool to see. Jeff and Jordan, obviously. Chima, they're never asking back. Obviously. Natalie would be cool to see again. I mean, it's been a while. She was young when she played. Russell, no. Ronnie, could you imagine Ronnie? I mean, they're never going to have him for like this type of season or possibly ever. The rest are just kind of whatever. I don't really care. I think Kevin would have been one of my top choices had he not already come back. So I'm going to say Natalie and then obviously like Jeff and Jordan, but I don't need it, nor do I think they want to. But like, could you imagine them playing on their own though? Like we were seeing Rachel for the first time play on her own this season. So what if they brought back like a Jeff by himself? Like Jordan's won, so maybe Jeff has a chance to win. But this time he's by himself. He's not there with Jordan. I don't know. I could see that. So Jeff and Natalie would be my two choices from this season. Big Brother 12. So obviously we're getting Rachel right now, and Rachel would be a top choice if she wasn't playing right now. I still think she would do it. Like if they gave her a call next year and we're like, hey, we're doing Survivor versus Big Brother for Big Brother 28. Would you be in on a condensed season? Rachel will be like, my bags are packed. I'm ready. Like, let's go. I think because she's playing right now, it would not be doing well for her going into that game. But like, and she could possibly win this season. So she might be the first ever 2-time winner. We'll see. I mean, she's got an uphill battle, but we'll see. So then I would love to see Matt play again. I don't think they're calling Matt back, but I would love it. We already saw Enzo. I don't need it. Hayden playing again would be cool. But I did say that my parameters were if they've played Survivor and Big Brother, then they're not able to be cast on this. So Hayden would be out. Brittany, obviously, top choice. Like Brittany's gonna play regardless, like if given the opportunity. I think she would do it in a heartbeat. We saw her on Reindeer Games. We saw her on Traders. Like, yes, give me Brittany. So Brittany, Matt, Rachel. Oh man. Or do you give Brendan the opportunity to play without Rachel? Like, we said that with Jeff, but I don't know. I'm like good on Brendan. Like I'm good. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna say Brittany, Matt, Rachel would be for this like type of season I'd be interested in. All right, so this was weird, right? When I saw this, and maybe this is like something that I lost over time in my memory, but I didn't realize they had other people possibly in the cast that didn't get cast. Like Dr. Will, like really? Like you didn't get those two together? That was interesting to me. I mean, we would end up seeing Mike back a year later, but like this must have been like the rumored like cast, and like maybe they made the finals as teams, but like Jesse and Natalie, Enzo and Hayden, like I didn't. It's probably lost over time, but I didn't realize those were like people that were possibly coming back, which is very interesting to me. Imagine if this was our cast where it was like this many people. How wild would that have been? So yeah, I'd say from this cast, I'm going to look at the newbies only because we've talked about the bottom row. But the newbies, I mean, I would be cool to see Dominic. Oh my God, what's the bacon man's name again? Someone help me in the comments. I'm totally blanking. The Tory spelling bacon lover. Adam, right? Yeah, Adam. I mean, I would kind of be down to see Adam. Like, let's be real. Adam, Dominic, Shelly. Those. Oh, I mean, I mean, Mr. I have a superpower himself. A super advantage that never was a thing. Oh, that'd be funny to see him back too. I mean, I don't know. I would say Dominic, Adam, Shelly. Those would be my choices from the newbies. With Mr. Superpower as a close fourth. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. All right, so now let's go. Big Brother 14, one of my all-time favorite seasons. Just love this season, love this cast. We've got Frank, on Big Brother 18. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him 3.0. I know it's not for everyone, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Obviously, we're not getting the Hansbro back. Ian would be a top choice for sure, but I think Ian's good. I think he's fine not playing. He's going to be on the next season of the Traders too, so yeah, I mean, this is tough. I mean, oh my gosh, what is her name? Hold on. Hold on. Blanking on her name. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking on her name of all people. Jody. How could I forget Jody? Like, come on. Get Jody back in there, okay? Jody, of all people, deserves a second chance. Like, the original first night screwed person, give us Jody. Give us Jody, or we riot. Gen City, I'm good. JoJo, no. Kara, I mean, I remember I had a huge crush on Kara back in the day. Will, I mean, does he still do his like Big Brother, like reenactment stuff or no? Chef Joe, no. Yeah, I mean, Ashley, no. It's tough. I would say Jody, Ian. Man. Jody, Ian, and it's tough. It's really tough. I would say Jody and Ian would be my top choices with maybe, oh my god, why am I blanking on her name too? Hold on a second. Yeah, so I'd say just Jody and Ian. Like, let's be real. Like, that's probably going to be it. All right, so I got to delete this because it is messing up big time. All right, cool. So let's go back over here, and now we're going to go to Big Brother 15. Very cancelable cast for sure. I don't know if they're going to bring back anyone from this season, right? Like, I just don't know if I see it. Like, there was just too many problems. It's kind of like Survivor 39. Like, even though there was people I liked from that cast, I can't see them ever bringing anyone back from that cast just because of what happened with, that season and the shittiness that happened with that season. So, outside of that, obviously Andy. Andy is someone I feel like we could see again on our screens that it's been years, very much still a part of like, the online Twitter community and all that stuff. I know he's problematic. I get it. But he is a former winner. And I think that he's someone that in this kind of scenario where it's Survivor versus Big Brother, I think he would chop at the bit to play this game. I really do. Helen, I would love to see play again. Helen was pushed. I'd live by that. McCrae, like, I would watch McCrae play again. I know that's a hot take, but McCrae I would see play again. The rest of the cast is pretty much like, do you need Judd? Like, I don't feel like we need Judd. I mean, I would like to see. Oh, well, Alyssa. Alyssa would be cool to see again, obviously. Candace, I would like to see play again. Man, if Amanda wasn't such a problem, like Amanda was a good game player. Man, it's tough. It is tough. Like Nick, Nick Uhas. Would you want to see him play again? Spencer, no. I would say from this cast, I would probably lean Andy, Helen, Alyssa, and maybe throw in Candace. Those would be like the ones I'd be most interested. But like I said, I just don't think they're going to bring anyone back from this cast because, like Big Brother 39, it was very problematic. All right, Big Brother 16. We've seen Amber recently, on the challenge. That one would be interesting to see. I'm ruling out Caleb because if you played both, you're out. Like Donnie, let's see. Hey, what's up, Mary? I didn't get a notification. Only would get Helen or Alyssa. This is a redacted season like Island of the Idols. Exactly. Let's see here. Donnie would be someone I'd be very interested to see again. Like, everyone loved Donnie. Like, let's be real. Joey? like you know me, Mary. I like the wildly out there characters. So Joey would be one of them I'd be interested. I've always wanted to see Zach Rance play again, but at this point it's probably not happening. But I would love to have seen Zach Rance. Like, look at how many people from this cast like have returned on some kind of show. Like that, I really think this was a good cast. Like, you got 3 winners on this cast. Like, come on. So Donnie, Devin on our screens again. I'm already tired of this cast. Well, yeah, you don't have to bring back like a Nicole or a Derek, even though I think a Derek would be the perfect situation for this cast. So like he's on the top of my list. But like, do you need a Cody? Do you need a Nicole? No. I would say Zach Rance would be one that I'd be interested in. Donnie, just because it's Donnie. Devin would be fun. I would really like to see Devin play again. Like, it's real. Frankie Grande be chopping at the bit to play this one. I don't know, man. I liked this cast. I would say Zach Rance and Donnie are my 2 top choices. All right, Big Brother 17. Bring back Jace. I'm just kidding. Obviously, Vanessa Rousseau would be a top choice. Obviously, like, I think this would be the perfect type of situation to bring Vanessa Rousseau back into. Like, Vanessa, where she's playing against Survivor people and Big Brother people, she doesn't have such a big target on her back because there are other big threats there. I think it'd be perfect. Johnny Mac, would love to see Johnny Mac play again. Like, how cool would that be? I don't need to see the twins. Meg's in casting now. I think she helps cast for like Dondi and other shows. So I don't think she would be able to do it. Steve, I would love to see Steve again. I think Steve said he's retired, so from reality TV. So I don't blame him there. Jason, we got Jason on the Big Brother Over the Top. I'm good. I don't need it. I agree. I think the 2 Audrey, but like Audrey's kind of like, I think, semi-canceled at this point. Davon would be a top choice. I'd say my top choices are Davon, Vanessa, and Johnny Mac. But we also have seen Davon quite a bit. Like, I would be okay with not having Davon. I know people love Davon. I love Davon. But I think there's other people I'd like to see play again before Davon get another opportunity, if that's fair. So I would say Vanessa and Johnny Mac. Those would be my 2. All right. Also, I think this must have been like some people's like draft teams, and that's why you see the names in the middle. So ignore those. But it was one of the only ones that had the names on there too. Big Brother 18, really didn't love this cast. Really wasn't a huge fan of this cast by any means. Yeah. So if I were to pick, I'd be most interested in seeing Paulie Calafiore, and I get it, but We see him on the challenge every other year. I would like to see Paulie play this game back again. I know it's Paulie, but he'd be one I'd be interested in. Alex, is there a better way? Did we cancel Audrey again? Well, I know I'm not saying she was canceled, but like I know there was a lot of drama with what happened with the sequester thing with like one of her minis, and I like Audrey. I have no problem with Audrey. I just think because like the community kind of that was a whole thing that happened with Brent, was there was like a situation with that stuff too where he was like defending her, and I don't want to get into it because I don't know all the details, but like that was like sparked a lot of stuff, but I don't know if what Audrey's even doing nowadays. Like, is sequester even still going on? I feel like it was completely done. Paulie gets redacted every year. I wouldn't mind seeing Paulie back. I want to see Paul back though. Like, and I get it. Like, Paul was back-to-back seasons, back-to-back to the end, but like, I need to see Paul again. I like Paul. I think Paul, even though he thinks that he is like a god at the game sometimes, and that he can do whatever to people, like, Paul is what Vince wishes he could be. And I want to see Paul play again. It's been enough time where I feel like Paul coming back would be a lot of fun to see. And I think people would be here for it. Victor would be interesting just with his relationship with Nicole. Do I need it? No. Tiffany, I'm good. If we got her sister, I'd be happier. Natalie, we see her on the challenge, but whatever. James, I don't really need to see again. I'm good. Michelle, no. I'd say it would be Paul, Paulie, man. That might be it. Paul and Paulie, because even though Victor's like whatever. Let's see how they do on Heroes versus Villains, or on Heroes versus, or what is it? HOV? Oh, House of Villains. Duh. My bad. House of Villains. Yes. Let's see how they do. All right. So now we're into Big Brother 19. Also a cast I didn't really love for a lot of reasons. I think one of the obvious top choices that they would have back, or besides Paul, would be Josh. Josh is someone I think that is very much so someone. We just saw him on our TV screens recently. He's always on the challenge, like Destination X. Josh would be someone they'd have a lot of interest in bringing back. Christmas, I'm good. We've seen it. It's the same thing. I'm good. Would you bring Cody back? Would you bring Cody or Jessica back? And leaving like the politics and all that stuff out of it, as far as like seeing them on our television screen playing Big Brother again, would you be here for it? No, man, went down the wrong pipe. No Joseph Rodriguez. Okay, hear me out. Alex was a decent player. Like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I need to see Alex again. I feel like I'm good. Also, oh my God, what was this dude's name? The guy that got voted out the first night so they could bring Paul back in the house. Cameron? Yeah, Cameron. Give him a second chance. Yeah, he did say some insensitive stuff too. That's why I was like, give me your guys' interest level on seeing him back. Alex was on the bottom, and she was able to infiltrate the main alliance. Why am I forgetting who Alex is? So, was on Big Brother 18? No. Why am I blanking on who Alex... Oh, you're talking about Over the Top. You're talking about Big Brother Over the Top, Alex. Like, I was so confused. I was like, who's Alex on this cast? That's who you're bringing up. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to Alex. Yeah, and I get the whole thing with Cody and Jessica and all that. I get it. But, like, Cody as, like, a television character was fun, but I understand the problematics. Like, I get that. But, yeah, bring back Cameron. Give Cameron, give Jody a shot. Maybe on like a second chance this season. I know it's not for this season, but like, I just hate that they always give those people such, like, they gave them no shot. No, this Alex Owl. Who am I blanking on? Is Alex. Here, let me pull it up over here because I am not remembering an Alex. Bottom. Oh. Oh my God. That's her name. I was totally mixing up her with Pow Pow. I was totally mixing her up with Pow Pow. God, I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Alex, duh. Alex wasn't bad. Alex wasn't bad. I feel so bad now. Oh, I totally blanked. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, Alex is actually not a terrible pick. Kind of like Mickey, yeah. Yeah, kind of like Mickey. Very Mickey coded, for sure. For sure. All right, so from this cast, so I guess for Mary, I will throw in Alex. I think Josh is going to be a top candidate. Obviously, we already said Paul. Outside of that, oh, and Cameron, but for like a second chances. Outside of that, I don't need anyone else. I'm good. Raven. Imagine Raven back. I apologize. Hard pass for Jody. I don't get me wrong, I get it, but Jody for like a second chances, like all these years later, like Jody is the original person screwed by the show on night one. Like, you can't hate Jody. Jody did nothing. Oh, you're talking about Jessica and Cody. My bad. Man, my brain is not working. You're talking Jody as in Jessica and Cody. My bad. I thought you were talking about Jody from Big Brother 14. Because I just brought up Jody. That's why. So, yeah, so when I said Cameron and Jody, I meant like that Jody, not Jody as in Jessica and whatever his face is, Cody. I meant Jody from Big Brother 14. So I apologize. All right, so this screenshot is trash, but it was like the only one that had them all on there. So one of my favorite, I feel like, newer casts by far. Obviously, Caitlyn is a top choice. Bring back Caitlyn. We need it. We want it. Caitlyn, and don't give her a puzzle this time, damn it. Tyler, I just feel like Tyler, even though we would all love to see it and like see him play like he did on 20, I don't know if his head's in the game. And I know like for All Stars 2, like it was Angela was on his brain and all that, but like, come on, man. And they're broken up now. I think didn't he just recently have a baby? So congrats to him. Yeah, Haley would be a top choice. I agree with that. I liked Haley. No, Caitlyn, she was given the easiest battle bag comp and failed. I know, but I want to see it back. Caitlyn was fun TV. You can't say Caitlyn wasn't fun TV for the short time we had her. Brett would be someone I would like to see back. Summer of Steve, 2019 or 2018, whatever it was. Bailey, I would have some interest in. Sam, would you like to see Sam back? I feel like I'm good, but I think Casey would be obviously a top choice for them to come back. God, what a good cast, though, man. This was a fun cast. JC was problematic, though, too, wasn't he? Like, he said those comments that were kind of like not good. Brett is a def yes. I agree with that. No Fessy, no Bay, no Swaggy, no Tyler. We already see them, and definitely not Casey. I think Haley, Caitlyn. I mean, I think Tyler would be on my list just because it's Tyler. But do I need to see it? No. Haley, Caitlyn, Brett. Those would be my three from this season. But it was a good season. It was a good season, and Everyone else, yeah, I'm pretty much good on. All right, so obviously this one we don't have to really cover too much in depth. We already saw it. Wait, did I left out a season, didn't I? I left out 21. This is 22. Yep, I definitely left out 21. Let's see. Did I just misplace them? So 21, let me pull that cast up real quick. Because 22, we were good. Like, these people we already have. So let's go. Let me go over here. I totally left out 21. My bad. All right. So we will just bring this over. All right. So it might be running slow on me for a second. All right, cool. So then I just bring over 21. Oh, I did have it. I just didn't. I didn't include it for whatever reason. My bad. So here we go. So Big Brother 21. I would say for 21, there's a lot of people I would say no to. Cliff Hogg, for sure, I would like to see play again. JC, only if he gets a letter from Blair White, LOL. Just kidding, just kidding. They would never. Jessica is kind of like Bryce, someone who has learned a lot because of the community. Yeah. Yeah. So I would say Cliff. God, remember when we all thought David was like this mastermind? And then we got him back on our screens and we were like, oh, we were wrong. We were wrong about that one. Cliff, I want to see again. Ovi, I would want to see again. Ovi would be really fun. I think for like a second chance this season, I would be totally down to see Ovi. Cat would be cool to see play again. Holly, no. Jessica, I wouldn't be opposed to. Tommy would be interesting. So there are people I would want to see. Obviously, other people I would not want to see. Aquaman himself and the watermelon lover. Definitely don't need to see them again. So I definitely see her having a different approach to the game. Cliff, Cat, Jessica. I'm going to say Cliff, Cat, Ovi. Those would be my three. But I get the Jessica love. I get that. But I would be having Cliff, Cat, Ovi as mine. With Tommy too as like an outside person I would want to see again. I don't need it though. All right, so now I got to pull up 23. Like I said, sorry, I was behind on my photos because I was having trouble finding the early seasons. So let's see here. I'll pull up this one because it's got names. Oh, that one's not even the complete one because it's got Christy on here and not... well, then we'll just do this one instead. All right. Let me pull it up on here so we get it bigger. It's doing that stupid thing again. Why does it do this? Here, I'll just do this. Bang. We don't even need to make a new slide. Boom. And what did I save it under? Oh, there it is. Cast. All right. So there are people that I would definitely want to see play again. Not sure if it's under these circumstances, but I would definitely be down to see him again. Derek. Derek is one of the top choices for me from this season. You've got, obviously the big alliance. I would like to see Xavier play again. Tiffany, we're going to get on our screens for Traders 3. So do I need Tiffany? No. But I think Tiffany would be like one of the top choices for people. I mean, it's hard. Who would you guys have? Kyland, Hannah. Derek X is not good. No, but like Derek X is like, I think he's been involved in the community enough since he's been on the show that I think he would be a better player, Derek X 2.0, right? Kylan would be interesting, especially with his relationship with Taylor. But we're going to get them on the Amazing Race together. We've seen him on the challenge. Man, this is tough. I would say Xavier, Tiffany, and Derek X. Those would be my three. I have 4 fingers up, but those would be my 3. And I think those are like, consensus probably top choices too. Yeah, what do you guys think? Kylan I get. I don't know if I necessarily need it. All right, so Big Brother 24. Let's go to Big Brother 24. I might be able to just leave it on here so I don't have to just keep saving it. All right, I'll just pull it over here. Oh, yikes. I'm getting a look at this cast and forgetting. Oh, my God, these people. Oh, boy. Oy vey. Yeah. Okay. I'll pull up this one because it's got names and I'm terrible with the names. I might as well just do it. Can I just do this? Hey, that worked. I should have just done that from the start. My God. Bobby and Canva. All right. So, Taylor, obviously, I think it's a consensus. Like, yes, they would have her back. Yes, she would do it. Yes, the fans want it. I think that's like a top choice. Very, very much so. I think a very underrated player and should get more credit. Michael. Michael was like the biggest comp beast we've seen in like the newer era of Big Brother. I want to see Michael back. Michael for sure I want to see back. The only other person, I agree, Mary, I think Michael and Taylor are probably the 2 number 1 and 2 choices. Like Joseph, do we need? No. Oh man. Yeah, I would say Michael, Taylor, and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Turner, but I don't need Turner for this situation. We're gonna have Turner on Amazing Race as well, which is so weird. Like I would never thought they would have him on Amazing Race. So yeah, I think I'm with you. I think the 2 choices are Michael and Taylor, and that's it. What Joseph do? I mean, he was like fun to watch, right? Like from what I remember, my Big Brother blind spot is Big Brother 24 to now. I stopped watching, so there were a couple problematic people on this cast for you if you haven't watched this. If you want to go back and watch the season, you'll see who. Michael was a comp beast. Like he won like everything. Like the one time he didn't win veto, like he was immediately voted out. Like they realized, okay, we got to take the shot. But like he won everything, and he was so like someone like you wouldn't expect to be so good at like everything. Like if Michael played in a season that had the blockbuster, Michael would win. I'm being sarcastic about Joseph. Okay, I was just making sure because like Joseph was likable. Joseph was likable because he and Taylor had a thing, and then Monty and Taylor had a thing. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, Taylor and Michael are the 2 for sure. All right, so Big Brother 25, and I'm just gonna do the way I did it before because that was way easier. All right, I'll just do this. It's going to be very blurry, but whatevs. It's got the names. I have to have the names. Otherwise, I get so forgetful, and I'm going to barely be able to see the names. All right, so, okay, I kind of remember this one. So, obviously, Big Brother 25, you got, like, AmeriCorey. You got AmeriCorey. You got Cameron, which I know the fans don't love Cameron, but the show loves Cameron. Like, he's 100% getting a call. Like, there's no doubt about it. The show loves him. He was America's favorite player, was he not? But it was because it was like more so the casuals than the people that were actually watching the live feeds. I think Cameron's a choice for sure. Oh my god, I totally forgot this dude was part of that season. Whatever happened to him? Jared, no. Like, we had such high expectations for Jared being Suri's son, and like he just didn't live up to it. Oh, Izzy is a good choice. I think more for like a second chances too, and we're gonna get her um on Amazing Race. Oh God. Oh, what was this chick's name? I can't see it. Bowie Jane. Bowie Jane was interesting. Interesting cast choice. Yeah, I think AmeriCorey is 1, 2, Cameron, and Izzy, but I don't think we need Izzy in this scenario. So yeah, I'm gonna say AmeriCorey and Cameron. Those would be my choices. Is getting the call first. Yeah, I want Izzy, Hassam, because they're Crack and Felicia. Felicia would be fun. I don't know if I need Felicia again, especially not in this scenario. But Felicia was fun, and I think Felicia would do it. But it's gonna be Cam, America, and Corey. Yeah, like for sure. King Hassam. Hassam would be fun. Hassam would be fun. I just don't know if the show would do it. I don't know if they would. I don't think they were that impressed by him. All right, and then 26. All right, 26. We'll go with this one. Oh, God, I can see it. 26, there's actually quite a few. Oops. Copy image. I have so many, like, things up on my screen that it's, like, freaking out. It's like, why do you have so much on here? All right, here we go. Big Brother 26. Another fun cast, man. Number 1 choice with the bullet is going to be Angela, and number 2, Tucker. Like, those are the 2 that are getting the call. 1,000%. Angela, Tucker, probably Chelsea too. And I'll even throw in Quinn. I think there's at least 4 people that they would definitely call back in a heartbeat. I think the fans would want like T-Core, but like I don't think T-Core was like that beloved by like production, it feels like. Angela, Tucker, Quinn, and Chelsea. So I would probably have 4 from this season. I would like to see Matt play again, just because like he kind of got screwed too. Crazy eyes. Tucker, Angela, and maybe MJ. Chelsea, if we need someone with good strategy. I'm listening, but I had to do some work. No worries. I would say 100% I agree. Angela and Tucker are locks. Quinn is a maybe. Chelsea's a maybe. Those would be my 4. So then we will go Big Brother 27. Even though we know Big Brother 27, it's good to just see it in front of you. I don't know how many of these people I would actually care to see back, like at all. I think the show would want Keanu for sure. Look at it, it's struggling. It does not even want to pull this up right now. There it goes. Whoever does this graphic is great. Like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It's good quality. It's just good. It's got the names. All right, so for this cast, Keanu, I think, would be a top choice. Vince might even be a choice just because it's Vince, and Vince is like, you can just tell production likes Vince. Outside of, obviously, Rachel, but we're not going to include Rachel here. But, like, outside of that, do we need to see anyone back? Like, Keanu, I feel like, has a better chance of getting on the challenge than he does getting on another version of Big Brother. But I think the show does like Keanu. I think Vince and Keanu, but if we're going to have Vince, like, I would rather have Paul than Vince. So, yeah, I think Keanu is realistically, like, the only choice. He's, like, the only one. Like, is that pretty consensus? Like, do we think, like, if they're going to bring back anyone, and this cast is terrible. It's bad. It's bad. It would probably be Keanu. So, yeah, that's that. So, I can kind of get rid of some of these. So it's not running so slow. All right. Back, back, back. There. You can even get rid of that. All right, cool. So if we are going to be casting a Big Brother versus Survivor, I want to go back to the bomb, Mike, your list. You had Keanu, Janelle, Dan Giesling, Rachel Riley, Derek, Cody Calafiore, Devon Rogers, Tyler Crispin, Xavier, and Paul. I would probably, if I were to get, that's actually a very good list. Like, that's a very good list. Keanu is so dumb, everybody hates him. Yeah, but like, it's good TV, is it not? Like, it's fun to watch Keanu, just because he saves himself, but then he just gets into it with everyone, and no one trusts him. Like, Keanu is a bad player. Don't get me wrong, he is a bad player. But for like the TV aspect, you have to have some people that are bad players, but are also fun to watch on your TV screen. It's like that. He's almost like an anti-hero, right? Like, you don't like him, but you also somewhat root for him, you know? Like, that's how it feels. I would say for your list, it's tough. I would probably take out Xavier, and I would probably take out I would probably take out Cody, and I'd probably take out Xavier. So that means we'd have to replace with 2 guys. I mean, I said Dave Vaughn. I've seen enough where I wouldn't need to see her again, but I also wouldn't hate it. I'm just trying to remember my list. Oh no. I would probably take out Dave Vaughn. You know what? I'm gonna do this because you have what? 1, 2, 3. Do you only have 3 women? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's only 3 women, so we got to take out a couple of the guys. So I'm going to take out Xavier. I'm going to take out Cody. And if I'm going to include women, I'm going to include Vanessa. And I'm going to include... Man, it's tough. Nope. Hey, Autumn, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Like, looking at these lists, I'm like, who do you re-include? All right, so no. No one there. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I would take out Xavier. I would take out Cody. I would put in Vanessa. And then I would put in Brittany. So that's... But do we need Janelle and Brittany? And Rachel? And that's like a lot of white chicks, too. Like, like we need to have some kind of diversity in there. So I'm going to keep Davon in there then. So Davon, I'm going to take out Xavier and Cody because there's too many guys. I do like Paul. I like Tyler. I like Derek. I like Dan. I like Keanu. You know what? Let's put in Big Brother 3. Oh my gosh. Danielle. Yeah, let's put in Danielle. Let's put in... All right, so I think my list would be Keanu, Dan, Derek, Tyler, Paul, Davon, Rachel, Brittany, Vanessa, Danielle. I think that would be my list. Keanu, I love Keanu. Catherine, no, I couldn't include Catherine. Yeah, so I think that would be my list. I think that'd be my list. So I agree with a lot of your choices. I mean, Keanu's the only one, but like I feel like I need Keanu on this list. So I would be Keanu, Dan Giesling, Derek Levasseur. You know what? Scratch that. We're taking Tyler Crispin out. We're putting Xavier back in. So to start over, Keanu, Dan Giesling, Derek Levasseur, Xavier, Paul. Then on the women's side, I would have Rachel Riley, Brittany, Davon, Danielle, and Vanessa. That would be my list. I think that's a fun list. I think that has a lot of strategy, has a lot of entertaining people. That would be the list I would go with. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that list, if you would include other people or would you take some people out. I think that we could have a lot of fun with that list. Dr. Will, I would have loved to get in there, but I just don't think it's happening. So we come back to what was our let me come back over here. What was our Survivor list again? Our Survivor list was where is it at? Right here. And I think we rearranged it a little bit. Oop, not it. That was the thumbnail. All right, so here it is. Going back to the other screen. Good list. I agree. I think it's a good list. Now, I think our Survivor list needs a little updating. We had Jatia, Davey, Abby Maria, Wentworth, Caleb, Earl, Owen, PG, Tyson, Carolyn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just looked like it was more men than women. Actually, now I look at this list, like I don't hate this list. I think it's hard to include Caleb here. The more I think about it, because I just don't know if he was a big enough name. Who would you do though? If you took out Caleb, maybe you put in if I were to take out Caleb, who would you guys want to put in? Because Caleb's like the only one I'm like somewhat on the fence with. Everyone else I'm pretty good with. Or do we keep Caleb? Say F it, YOLO. I mean, back. Okay, Mary's back. All right, Mary. So like I was telling the chat, my list would be for the men for Big Brother. Here, actually, I'll just type it out real quick because we can include that. What did I do here? I'll just do this. So we're going to go Keanu. Who was it? So Keanu, Dan, Derek, Xavier, and Paul for the men. For the women, it was Brittany, Rachel, type today. Davon. Vanessa. What was the other last one we had? Brittany, Rachel, Davon, Vanessa, and Danielle from season 3. Danielle Reyes. So put Danielle R. so they don't think I'm talking about Danny. All right, so these are our 2 lists at the moment. I'm debating taking Caleb out and replacing Caleb. But what are our thoughts? They're not calling Bobby John. Come on now. Bobby John, I don't see that one happening. I don't see that one happening. If I had to take out anyone, here, let's go back to this page. Because I feel like it's tough, man. Do you think like a Christian Hibicki or a Malcolm? I think like it's very much so. I'm of 2 minds. Or do you go like a Richard Hatch? Or a Fair Play? Or a Rob C? Because we're taking out a guy. The diversity, we're good on the Survivor side, but I feel like if we took out Caleb, it wouldn't hurt the diversity because we have a lot of diversity already. But I feel like there's a bigger name than Caleb that we can include, you know? All heavy hitters except for Keanu and Brittany. Take out Caleb for Rob C. That's kind of where I was leaning. All right, so let's do that. We'll do Rob C. So I want to do it by men and women because it's going to bug me if not. So take out Jatia. We'll put Rob C. I know I'm doing this so stupid right now. Don't think it's not lost on me. All right, so Jatia, Abby Maria, Wentworth, PG, and Carolyn. So that's our list. That is our Big Brother 28 house guests for Survivor versus Big Brother. What are your thoughts, guys? I guess Malcolm, because he is a good narrator, it would be very jarring for BB fans to watch a lot of his old farts to play. A lot of these old farts to play. I personally think they still want to have like a young cast, even if it's 30 to 35 and a couple 40s. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but like I feel like maybe am I skewing too old? We got Davey who's on the younger side, Owen's on the younger side. Everyone else is kind of older. Not old, but older. Caleb for Yao Man. I feel like I'm good on Yao Man. I don't know Yao Man, like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I like this list. I mean, what do you guys think? You guys like this list? We got Rob C, Davey, Earl, Owen, Tyson, Jatia, Abby Maria, Wentworth, PG, Carol. Do we have too many wacky women on the Survivor side? Because you got Jatia, Abby Maria, and Carolyn, who I love them. They're great TV, but they're all kind of in the same similar vein. But I don't know if there's anyone I'd really want to take out either. But it's fine. It's just a fun list. Exactly. It's just a fun list. I mean, I think this would be a really entertaining season. I think this cast right here, playing Big Brother in a, fast-paced season, double eviction every week or something. The Survivor is very wacky, and BB is heavy hitter. That's where I was thinking, too. It's very much so Big Brother is the heavy hitters, and Survivors is kind of a wacky, all-over-the-place kind of list. But I also don't hate it. I don't hate it. And they're also playing their game, too. So you have the heavy hitters while also having the home field advantage. I don't know. You got people in there like Tyson, Earl, Rob C., Wentworth. Like, they're all very capable players. Yes, you have your wacky characters, but then we also have Keanu on the other side, right? We also have Brittany on the other side who, like, I love her, but, like, she's a confessional or a diary room queen. Imagine, like, Abby Maria in the diary room would be wild. Would be wild. Carolyn in the diary room. Come on. I like it. I think this is a fun cast. Yes, it skews a little more wacky. Who is thinks has the best chance out of this cast? So like who? Okay, let's play it out. Let's play it out. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do a Brant Steele with this cast. We should do a Brant Steele with this exact cast and see if we can make it. I don't even know if we can do that. Let me see here. I haven't done a Brant Steele in years. And play it out. Like, how fun would that be now? Can you include both? Big Brother Simulator. I mean, it only goes up to Big Brother 22. Did Brant still stop updating his stuff? Or their stuff? I don't even know who they are. Whoever invented this was crazy. Brittany, best diary room. Abby Maria can't hold a candle. No, 1,000%. I think Brittany is the best diary room the show has ever had. I guess interactive template. Whoa. Okay. So it does have Ava on here. So, okay. So adjust. How do you? Okay. Can we include Survivor and Big Brother players? You guys probably know more than I do. So it's 20 house guests. And then how do you change the characters? Profiles? Okay. Jeez, this is going to take forever. I'll set this up for tomorrow's live stream. I just got to figure out how to do it, too. You got to figure out how to do it. Because I'm not sure. I think so, yes. I think Derek would control the game and Dan and Rob C with quickness. How do you adjust the players? Am I missing it? Are you guys seeing it on your screen? How do you adjust who plays in the season? Click on the name. No. Manage events. Add event with one person. Add event, blah, blah, blah. Ay. Okay. Well, I'll try to figure it out, and we'll set it up for tomorrow because I only got 30 minutes left anyway, so we can play our season out together of who we had on the cast, which would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Included? I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it, though. I'll look it up and we'll go from there. But yeah, let's go back over here. So if I'm guessing, right? If I had to guess, like first one out, in my opinion, oh man. So first one out could honestly be Keanu. I could see absolutely that, like Keanu. Well, because we were technically saying like two people go out at once, right? So I would say Keanu, and then from the Survivor side, I'm gonna say either Abby Maria or Kate or Carolyn. Those would be probably my two choices that they'd probably go after. Those would be my two choices. I think best chance to win. Man, best chance to win would possibly be like a Davey or like from the Big Brother side, I would probably say maybe a Danielle or a Vanessa. I think those two would have a very good chance of winning. With your choices, Derek is on the center, who he doesn't have. Rachel maybe, but everyone else is super good with Derek. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I like Derek, but I think that Derek, because he's a former winner and considered one of the really great winners, it's him or Dan would go out early for sure. But it'd be interesting, man. Like I could see like a Davey win, I could see a Vanessa win, I could see a Danielle win. I could see a Keanu first one out easily. Yeah, Vanessa, this would be a fun version for her to come back for. I think this would be a lot of fun. But I want to know, the people watching at home or after the fact, what would be your list? What would be your list? And then also, what do you think of our list? Who do you think first one out would be? Who do you think the winner would be? Who do you think would work with each other? Just let me know in the comments. Give us a subscribe. I'm going to switch back to this other camera now. Nope. There we are. So yeah, fun. It was a fun little simulation. I enjoyed that. Thank you guys for like being a part of that and helping me go through it. Like, it was a lot of fun. I think our cast list is pretty good. I really think our cast list is actually a lot of fun. Now, let us know in the comments, like I said, at after show if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch and give me a follow. Twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby helps me out a lot. First one out, Carolyn, too kooky. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's going to be fun. When I can figure out how to set up the Brant Steele, I'm going to look at that tonight. So tomorrow for the live stream, we will play out the simulation of our cast. I think it's something to talk about, because do we think it's possible? Do we think that they would ever do a Survivor versus Big Brother rendition of Big Brother? I think so. I mean, I think Big Brother would want it. It's more so, does Survivor want that, and do the Survivor players want it? I don't know. I don't like, Jeff is very much so like he likes his players for his show. So but they do also mix and mingle at times. But we've never seen a cast like this, I feel like, on our television screens. Yeah, the Brant Steele are hard to fill. It's just hard to like figure out. Like, I just don't ever do it, so I don't know. I'm looking at it right now too, and I'm like, how do you adjust the cast? Or is it just you're given a cast? Like, what does it all mean? So I'll have to find someone. If you guys know how to adjust, advanced options, maybe that's not at all. Yeah, if you know in the comments how to set up a Brant Steele like the one we're trying to set up, please hit me up. Please message me on, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm going all over the place. Hey, No Bones, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you know how to set up a Brant Steele, please give me a holler and let me know how to do it, because I think it'd be fun that now that we have our cast, now we play it out and see how they do. So, be a lot of fun to do tomorrow. So, who do you guys think's going home tonight? Who do you guys think is going home tonight? You think it's going to be Vinny? Do you think it's going to be Mickey? Obviously, I don't think it's going to be Ashley. But, I mean, I'm really hoping we get rid of Mickey here. I know it would help Rachel more to have Mickey still there, opposed to Vinny. But I still feel like the Judges Alliance is still something Morgan thinks could be real. I mean, I think Jeff is just like more so like he wants his players available for his show. That's why we don't see very many Survivor players playing elsewhere. Like, that's why when it was Survivor v. the World for Australian v. the World, they wanted it to be Australia versus U.S., but Jeff only let them have 3 people that they had to do the World because of that, because they were only given so many people to use, because Jeff likes to have his people for his show. So even though it is part of CBS, and Australia v. the World wasn't part of CBS, I still think that there'd have to be the right situation for them to allow it to happen. But I'd be here for it, man. Shoot, make the prize $1 million. I don't care. Let them fight it out for $1 million. Give them $2 million. That way we get all these people here. Maybe then they do a longer version. I don't know. But this would be the perfect scenario, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm interested to see how it plays out on the Brant Steele version too. We might get some wackiness on there, like a Carolyn win. How wild would that be? But yeah, I think that as far as tonight's episode goes, if I don't hear back from Philip or Lauren, because I know Gabe can't do it, he's got work obligations. Do I go live by myself tonight for the podcast? Or do I just watch the first NFL game of the season? I don't know. I just don't like Jeff has to approve. Yeah, well, that's what happens, man. Like, he's the showrunner now. He is the powerful one when it comes to Survivor. So I think a lot of it would have to come down to Jeff's say. So TBD on the Big Brother podcast. We will see if it ends up happening tonight. If I get a message back, let me check my Instagram. Maybe someone messaged me back because my camera is my phone. Also, that's an issue on Drag Race. RuPaul has to approve if they do another show. Exactly. So it's not like a new thing. Yeah, neither of them gotten back to me. So we'll see. We will see. I think that's it. I think I'm going to call it there because I got to go pick up my daughter a little early today. School lets out a little early because they had like some activity week going on this week. So I'm going to go pick her up, and then I will keep you guys posted if we end up going live for the Big Brother podcast tonight. Maybe we push it to another day this week. It's kind of a big episode too, so I wouldn't like to miss it, but it might be what it is, you know. If I have no one else to go on there with me, I don't know how many people are dying to just see me by myself. If you do, you're watching it here. So, Mary, shout out to you. Bomb Mike, thank you so much. No Bones, I appreciate you being in the chat as well. For all of you watching, please, like I said, give us a sub at After Show on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch and Instagram at GoodsbyBobby, and on Twitter and on Instagram at GoodsbyBobby, and on Twitch, follow me, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. So with that being said, I will be live tomorrow. We will do the Brant Steele version of our formulated Survivor vs. Big Brother season for Big Brother 28. And from there, we'll have some fun, and we will see where it goes. So we'll be interested. We'll talk also about what happens, obviously, in the live feeds and everything after the eviction episode from tonight. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.